Welcome to another segment of Whatever We Want Reviews. I am your boy, Ramon Dizzy Maybell.
And I am Rudy P. Magic.
Alright, let's get into it, man. Grammys
2018. The Grammys historically has been a very mainstream, mainline sort of show, which gives accolades to more of people who cater to the mainstream demographic.
Nigga, say white.
I don't...
White people, the Grammys are for y'all. Okay, this is no secret.
It's a show full of white accolades. And this year, you had many black and urban acts gain notoriety, especially in categories that are historically white, i.e. Album of the Year, Record of the Year. But we had a lot of hip-hop and R&B acts really kind of take these mainstream categories by storm.
Yeah, I think this year actually was like the first year in Grammy history that there were no white male albums in the Album of the Year category.
Yeah, that's serious.
2017 was a great year for music. That shit was dope.
And also 2017 was the first time that they admitted anyway that hip-hop took over as the #1 genre of music by way of streams and popularity. First off, man, we're gonna start with the performances. Black Snake, what did you think of some of the performances, you being a showman yourself?
It was some decent performances here and there. There was a couple that pissed me off. I'm gonna get there, but let me start off with the ones I like.
Yeah.
#1, Cardi B and Bruno Mars doing Finesse. That shit was excellent. I'm talking about I was dancing with Bruno on screen and Cardi B came out, did 2 verses looking thick as all get out. Good God.
Shout out to Cardi B.
But yeah, that performance was dope. My second performance actually started the Grammys late, so I didn't see this till after. But Kendrick Lamar opening the Grammys. Oh my God. Him and technically Dave Chappelle. Kendrick Lamar performing, then Dave Chappelle stopping in to drop some ism, and then going right back to Kendrick performing. A lot of special shit in that performance. And my last performance that I really feel was just dope, and this wasn't even like a high energy. This was a straight up singing performance. Childish Gambino, my nigga Donald Glover.
That was my personal favorite performance of the night. I love that type of music.
That shit was dope, man. But it was a lot of performances that I really didn't fuck with. The main one that I'm gonna talk about though is DJ Khaled and Rihanna, the Wild Thoughts performance. Oh my God.
For the record, I do not like that song.
I hate that fucking song.
And I feel kind of like the old fart in the room, so get off my lawn Twitter perspective is about to come out. But I don't like that shit because, first of all, Maria reminds me of a West Side Story. Every time. I don't want to hear that guitar riff unless 2 niggas are singing about a Spanish bitch who's doing some other shit.
Me and Maria on the corner trying to make it better, nigga. What the fuck?
That's all I'm saying. They thinking of ways.
That's all I'm saying. So that's #1. I just don't like that song. But you could have made that performance pop off. Here's my problems with the performance. #1, Rihanna is dope to look at. I love looking at Rihanna. She's fucking beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
She's fucking gorgeous. She's gorgeous. However, what kills me in that performance last night was that they had her blended in way too much with her dancers. If you're gonna have 20, 30 dancers on stage, you gotta really make the star pop out in the center. It might have been shitty camera work or whatever, but there was parts in the performance where I'm like, okay, where's Rihanna at? I can't see her singing. A lot of people was complaining about Rihanna's voice. I don't give a fuck about that because Rihanna's so nice to look at. Who cares about how she sounds? That performance didn't bring anything special to the table. And a lot of performances of last night didn't do that. I hate when an artist just comes out, performs their song, and then goes right fucking backstage. Like, okay, if I wanted to just hear the song,
play the record.
I would just stay at home.
Fucking record, man.
I would just stay at home for that shit, man. That shit kills me.
What gives live performances is spice is the fact that they're gonna add another section in that's gonna make you go, wow. I know we brought this up last night. If Carlos Santana came out and added on something on the live guitar side to that song, that would have been a great homage to the old shit, and you bigging up the new shit.
The past touching the present.
Yeah.
Shit, call up G&B, Wyclef.
And again, the song to me ain't interesting enough on its own to just, we gonna come out and do that and that's it. But I do like Khaled, but fuck that song.
Right. The last one that I'm kind of gonna touch on is Kesha's performance. I'm not gonna shit on it too hard because I know that was a big moment for women, okay? But y'all know goddamn well that that wasn't a song for Kesha. And what I mean by that is, Kesha's a pop artist. That TikTok on the clock, all that shit. We love that shit. That's the Kesha that we know. Kesha came out last night, and I feel for Kesha. She's been through a lot of shit. Hasn't even been able to perform because of the shit that's going on right now with the whole Me Too movement. When she spoke up, they blackballed the shit out of Kesha. So I gotta give mad props to Kesha for coming back on the biggest platform, making a name for herself again. However, sweetie, that song was not for you. She had too many cold ass singers on stage with her last night, like Andra Day and shit. She had way too many cold singers to sing that song Dolo. She could have gave somebody a verse or something. They had a choir behind her, man, but I just felt like they could have done that a little bit better. But mad props to Kesha.
I didn't like Logic's performance at all. I'm not a fan. I didn't like the song. I'm sorry. I felt like it was political football. You're raping me with your overt political messages.
That was a crowbar for your ass.
I mean, they just crowbarred the shit out of that. And suicide is a very serious issue. It's nothing to be taken lightly. Unfortunately, people see it as a medium to be exploited. And I don't know what it is about Logic. He's like the mixed Farrakhan and shit. He feel like he got to stand up for all the people who are different because he never fit into one aspect of the society. I didn't like all that shit. Just rap, my nigga. Like, just be cool at what you do. The Kendricks and them, yeah, Kendrick come with a message, and Kendrick is always politically astute, but it's more of an insinuation. He not crowbarring some old bullshit. I mean, you naming the fucking song after the hotline where people gotta call. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that type of shit, man. I think that shit is fool.
That's what you did to the audience last night, Logic. You made us feel compelled to have to fuck
with your bullshit, man. And it's like, dude. And then you dropped a whole album about how, hey, I'm mixed and it's beautiful. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. You not the mixed Christ. I don't give a fuck, dude. Okay? You could have spared us with a lot of that bullshit.
I don't know.
But on the performance side, that's about it, man. What about the snubs, bro? We had some huge snubs last night, y'all.
2 names for you. Jay-Z, SZA. Why they snub my baby like that, man?
Yeah, well, let's start with SZA. SZA, first of all, SZA, the queen chocolate mocha goddess that you are. SZA did too much for y'all to be treated that way. SZA made the hoeing fucking song of the year, okay? The Weeknd, okay? My man is your man and her man. All that shit is your man too. Yes, your man too. And y'all didn't give a shit, man. How we in a fucking era where it's cool and the slut walk and all that shit, and y'all don't validate the message of what she was trying to say by saying, hey, man, we gonna give her a Grammy for that. So all the hoes can come together in unison and be of one with that trophy. That was a victory for all hoes everywhere.
We're not calling SZA a hoe.
We're not calling SZA a hoe, man, but she wrote a
She
whole
made
anthem.
the whole anthem.
I love SZA. But that's bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel that SZA should have at least gotten Best New Artist. Man. She lost it to Alicia Cara, and I really fuck with Alicia Cara's music. She got some dope songs, but Alicia Cara is not a new artist. Her first album came out 2015.
You cheating, Alicia.
You cheating, baby. So
out there cheating.
SZA should have at least gotten that. She did come out, to me, with the best freshman album of the year.
Yeah, man.
By far.
I think she brought back that soul, that raw spirit to R&B. There's no gloss to that album. It's a lot of grit and it's a lot of pain. You can feel she was going through a lot of shit when she was writing it. Yeah, we jokingly laugh about the Weeknd stuff, but all of that shit worked in a vacuum.
Let's get to Jay-Z, man.
Second snub, man.
So, what killed me about Jigga Man is that 444 is the best rap album of the year. And I love Kendrick. I'm not saying this to shit on Kendrick. Damn was a cold album, but 444 brought back hip hop. That was, if you talking about hip hop, some real shit, the 444.
You know the distinction between the two? Kendrick, for the first time, walking that fine line between the mainstream sound, like the trap and 808 and shit, and alternative sounds,
Right.
hip hop and different like forms of like alternative rock and shit like that. He was infusing those things almost on like some Outkast shit. Jay took and gave us a fucking raw, true to the game East Coast hip hop album. It was transparent. He bore his soul to the world. They rolled out the red carpet of emotion. He gave us everything. They gave him 8 nominations and spit in his face, man. I think they just gave him nominations to get him in the room.
Yeah.
The greatest aspect of him being in the room, outside of seeing the royal family of him and Beyonce and all of that, was Blue Ivy telling Camila Ceballos to shut the fuck up when that bitch started talking about how the Dreamers built this country. That little baby is 5-6 years old, and she was like, hold on, mom. We're not clapping for that bullshit. Hold on, Pop. No. She needs to hear this. So salute to Blue Ivy for showing up and making up for the fact that they shitted on your pops in his fucking twilight of his career. That wasn't right, but you know what? 444 will live on longer than the bullshit.
It will. Side note, shout out to Dave Chappelle for shouting out Tribe, who also should have been nominated.
That's right, man. Ninth Wonder, you slipped. You was on the committee.
God damn. I just don't understand.
Real shit. I love Ninth, man. Shout out to fuck Camila's mom. She was joking.
Man, she was tripping. Last I checked, kidnapped slaves built this country.
Right.
Kidnapped Africans.
We was dreaming about being free of this
Right.
motherfucker one
Right.
of these days.
Fuck.
I'm about to dream.
Right, dreams built.
Don't get me started, man.
Man, let's talk about our half nigga, half Hawaiian, Bruno Mars.
My favorite half nigga, half Hawaiian, which is like old nigga. What up, Bruno? Bruno's my dude. When I first heard the 24 Karat Magic album, I said, this nigga's finna sweep. He's about to clean up. He dropped it a little too late for last year's contention. But that album,
That's a Grammy album.
top to bottom. And what I love about Bruno, and I noticed this too, Bruno, whenever he touches certain sounds and certain eras, New Jack Swing, that New Edition, that real shit, Bruno pays homage. And I'm talking about publicly pays homage. He don't be sitting around like, oh yeah, well they might. Bruno was shouting out Babyface and all these different people last night before they played the music on his ass.
Right.
You
Cut his
know,
speech short.
All right, now we award you now. Shut the fuck up with all that kudos.
Right.
But salute to you, Bruno, man. That's one of my favorite R&B albums, not only of this past year, but probably of the last 5 years, man. It's an excellent album, man.
Yeah, Bruno, man, you killed that shit. That's all I gotta say. You deserve that shit, and thank you for making that album of the year category very tough.
And Bruno, thank you also for showing us that in the playlist era, less is still more. Because you gave us 9 records. We might make 50, 60 songs, but I ain't gonna give them all to. I'm gonna give you the best 9. Straight Up and Down is one of the best songs to me on that whole shit.
Chunky is on this album, bro.
When I first heard that's what I like, I'm like, all right. Before they fucked me over with it on the radio and beat it over my head, I was like, this song is amazing.
Yeah. I hope to see more of them, man. BET Awards need to give you like a 9-minute performance and just let you thug.
Yeah, man, just let you stunt out, man.
I'm ready for that.
BT cut the check, let my niggas stunt.
Right. Anyways, y'all, make sure you follow us on Twitter at www.reviews1.
If you like the music you heard in today's video, make sure you check me out at www.rudypmagicbeats.com. Trap, pop, hip hop, whatever you need, I got you.
That's it, that's all. Whatever we want. And we out.
Peace.
Representing